In October 1347, a single Genoese ship drifted into the port of Messina, Sicily. Dock workers waiting on the shore watched in horror as sailors stumbled out, their bodies covered in dark, swollen buboes, their skin blotched with death's fingerprints. Some collapsed instantly. Others whispered of a shadow that had followed them across the sea. Behind them, in the ship's depths, lay a crew of corpses, twisted as if frozen in mid-scream. Rumor spread within hours. This was no ordinary sickness. It was a curse carried from the east, a plague that killed so fast it felt supernatural. Nobody knew that this moment, this one ship, would ignite a catastrophe that would erase up to 50 million people, nearly half of Europe. The disease moved with a speed no army could match. One breath, one touch, one shared jug of water. Entire villages vanished in a week, streets emptied, markets fell silent. The world felt like it was ending. Doctors, powerless and terrified, marched through cities wearing long, bird-like beaked masks, stuffed with herbs, believing bad air, miasma, was the killer. Priests tried to comfort the dying until they too collapsed. Chroniclers wrote that death came as swift as lightning, taking children, merchants, and nobles alike. In London, carts rolled down the streets loaded with bodies. The haunting cry, "Bring out your dead," echoed day and night. Giant plague pits swallowed hundreds at a time. In Paris, the University of Paris issued official statements blaming the alignment of the planets. In Cairo, so many died that entire districts fell silent. In Florence, writer Giovanni Boccaccio recorded that people dropped in the streets like animals, and no one dared approach their bodies. But the true killer wasn't magic. It was Yersinia pestis, a bacterium traveling inside fleas that lived on rats. Those rats rode ships, caravans, and trade routes, turning the world into a highway for death. By 1349, panic had reshaped society. Trade collapsed, farms rotted, faith was shaken. Some cities turned violent, others turned desperate, forming processions of flagellants who whipped themselves through the streets, believing pain could cleanse God's wrath. And then, just as mysteriously as it arrived, the plague faded, not cured, not understood, just gone, leaving behind a transformed world. Its ghost still lingers today in mass graves, abandoned villages, and chilling medieval records, reminders of the moment when humanity stood at the edge of collapse. If you want more dark history, mysteries, and cinematic stories like this, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Your support helps bring these stories to life. One legend, one mystery, one forgotten moment at a time.